Hello there, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Danielle, and I'm excited that you're here to join me for Iron Yoga today. So Iron Yoga incorporates traditional vinyasa style or flowing style yoga poses with some training with weights or abs or core. It's different each week, and so this week's going to be a fun one, so I'm glad you could join me. So as mentioned, we do use weights for this yoga-based workout. So I would invite you, if you have them at home, to grab some 2 medium to light weights. So I would probably work in the range of, for a female, maybe 3 to 5 pounds, and for a male, maybe 5 to 8, somewhere around that range. But whatever you have is fine. I'll be working with 2 5-pound dumbbells today. Other than that, you're going to just need a yoga mat. So I invite you to go ahead and roll out your yoga mat, and we'll start with a little check-in before we begin our flow and our practice for today. I hope that you enjoy. So go ahead, and when you are ready, make your way to your yoga mat. Roll everything out. You can roll it out just like how I'm demonstrating here, long ways, or if it's better for you, you can roll it out towards the screen this way. It's fine either way. I'll try to demonstrate moves as much as I can. So I like to have a theme for each of my yoga-based classes, and today's theme for our practice is the concept of strength. So before we begin, I want you to reflect upon the term strength. What does having strength mean to you? So just think about this. This, of course, can mean physical strength, being strong in body, but strength comes in many forms. So it could be the strength of how you care for others, the strength of how you show up to meet the challenges of your day. As we go into our check-in today, I would encourage you to reflect upon the idea of how do you find your strength? What are you strong in? Everyone does have a strength, whether that be kindness, physical strength, consistency. I invite you to reflect upon this theme. So with that in mind, this theme of strength, I invite you to start your practice today standing. So you can stand with your feet about hip width apart. Maybe take just a moment to roll your shoulders back and down, releasing any tension from your day so far. Pull in your abdominal region or core and just stand up nice and tall for me. So if it feels right for you, you may gently close your eyes for a few moments or perhaps soften your gaze down towards the floor. We're just going to take 3 deep breaths here, breathing in through our nose and exhaling through the nose and mouth. Again, in your own time, go ahead and take a big deep breath. Imagining you're bringing in that fresh oxygen, that energy to the body, and exhaling out stress. Take another breath, breathing in, and see if you can relax the muscles of the face and jaw, the shoulders. Just feeling a little bit more rooted and grounded in this moment. Take just a moment, if your eyes are open or closed, take just a moment there again to just stand here and think once more upon strength. I invite you to bring to mind one thing that you feel like you are strong at or where you show your strength. Take a moment and think of something. Good. And then when you're ready, if your eyes were closed, you can begin to open them. And I just invite you to set aside this time for you, for your practice. So that might mean setting away distractions such as your cell phone or email notifications just for this next while. Let's focus on building your strength and focus on the positivity that is within you. So you can go ahead and start to open those eyes, and let's just start with some nice stretches to kind of feel a little more grounded in the body. So feet close together, maybe about hip width apart or a little closer. We're going to start with a big inhale. Bring the arms all the way above the head. thread your fingers together at the top. You can have your index fingers touching, and I just want you to take a big inhale and have a gentle back bend here. Exhale, come on up, and we're just going to lean to each side. So let's just do this a few times. Big inhale, and exhale up and switch. Feel free to shift the hips from side to side. Let's do that one more time. We're going to start with back bend and then side bends. Big inhale, back bend. Exhale, release. And then other way. Good. Feel free to make this practice your own. I'll try to offer different modifications, different versions. Remember, there's a lot to be gained, whether you have weights or not. Just coming to the mat, just showing up is what's important. All right, from here, let's do some twists. I invite you to take one hand forward, one hand back. Good, and just reach back. And then big inhale brings you forward and switch. You can look over your shoulder if you'd like. We'll do this one more time. Big inhale, exhale, twist. And big inhale, exhale, twist. Good. Feel free to really take up some space here. Last move before we go into our first flow to start to get the heart rate up. I invite you to take your hands out, V for victory. Step your feet wide on your mat. And we're going to bend our knees out to the sides here, so not forward, out to the sides. And we're just going to swoop our hands today. So we're going to swoop them down and up, back to that V for victory. Let's just do this a few times. Big inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Big inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Let's do 4 more together. Big inhale, reach. Abs are in. Exhale, lower. Reach up. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Big inhale, reach. Exhale, lower, and last one. Big inhale, reach up, and exhale, lower. Feeling strong. Go ahead and release your hands by your sides. Maybe roll those shoulders back a little bit. Just start to really feel like you're elongating the spine. We're going to go into our first yoga flow today, and this is a really lovely flow. It incorporates chair pose, and we take a vinyasa, working with plank down on the mat. I'll try to offer some modifications for those of you who maybe perhaps don't like to be on the wrists for too much. But our main goal here is just to warm up the body with some yoga. So I'll face the side so you can see me better. I'll still try to face my face forward so that you can hear me. So from here, we're going to start with chair pose. So for chair pose, I like to have our hands at a diagonal, about a 45-degree angle. Have our feet about hip width apart and our knees bent. So notice how my back is relatively straight here. So you want to pull in those abs, sit down in the chair, and do your best judgment as far as how far the knees need to go. You don't need to sit all the way down like a squat here. All right, from here, we're going to do some arm swings. One more thing before I let you go. Do make sure you don't feel any compression on the ankles, that your ankles and knees are tracking right over the hips. You don't want to have any kind of pronation going on with the insteps rolling in. So from here, let's go into some lovely arm swings. So we're going to inhale, and we're going to exhale, lower down, and then inhale, come back to chair. So we're going to swing like this a few times, and we're going to get into it to start to warm things up. So let's try it for 4 rounds. Here we go. Exhale, lower. Inhale, chair. Exhale, lower. Inhale, chair. 2 more like this. Exhale, lower. Inhale, chair. 1 more. Exhale, lower. Inhale, chair. Now this time we're going to do it, but we're going to add even more movement. So we're going to exhale, lower, and then reach all the way up. So you can straighten the legs in between rounds. If you would like to challenge your balance here, you can even lift onto the tip toes. So let's try that for 4 counts. Here we go. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach. 2 more. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach. Last time. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach. Good job. From here, from our chair pose, straighten all the way up. Your arms are above the head, slightly in front of the head. If at any point you need to bring your arms down, just bring them to the hips. That's fine. From here, step your right leg back, and we're going to come into warrior one. So you're going to turn your toes out slightly, 45-degree angle, and come into warrior one. So this is just a nice stretch here. I want you to get a little bit of back bend. If you would like, you can flex at the elbows, getting a little bit of stretch for our shoulder blades, our scapula. All right, from here, let's go ahead, arms up. We're going to fold down into pyramid pose. So all I want you to do is straighten that front leg and fold the body forward. Good. Now, if your hamstrings and calves are a little tight today, you can just hang out right here for a breath or two, or you can slowly start to track down the leg, touching the floor. Feel free if you need to bend this knee. Breathe here, big inhale. And from here, we're going to come down to a lunge. So bend that front knee. Find your runner's lunge here. My hands are on either side of that front foot. We're going to go into a lunge twist. So for lunge twist, I've got my left foot forward. I'm going to reach my left hand forward. So same arm as leg. Big inhale. And now we're going to spiral up to our back wall. Here we go. Reach. Good. Reach it up. Big inhale. Exhale down, and from here we're going to step that front leg back and find our plank position. So you're going to come on back. Now know if we're ever in plank, and this will we'll be in plank a lot for today's workout. If it's ever too much for you, come on down to your knees or relax in child's pose at any point. All right, we're in plank. We're going to do 10 mountain climbers here. Mountain climbers are little walks, knee to the chest. So let's go ahead. 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Let's go ahead, lower down slowly. This is what we call taking a vinyasa. We're going to inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Find your downward facing dog pose. Lift those hips high. Feet about hip width apart. Feel free to pedal out the feet here for just a moment. And then we're going to step or hop to the front of our mat. Good. And we're going to slowly round through the spine, make your way up to standing, and we're going to repeat this exactly the same, except we step back with left foot this time. So here we go. I'll talk a little bit less this time. Arms up, 4 swings in chair pose. So find your chair pose. Keep those knees bent this time. Go ahead and down. Inhale. Get the feel here. Arms down. Reach up. 2 more. Down. Abs are in. Reach up. Down, reach up. On this time, 4 swings, adding in the knee bend. Here we go. Down, reach up. You can balance if you wish. Down, reach up, down, reach up. Last one. Down, reach up. Good. Find your chair pose. And from here, straighten those legs and let's step our left foot back. Good. Find your warrior one. So you should feel comfortable. No ankle compression here. Inhale, straighten the front leg, fold down for your pyramid. Remember, you can keep it here halfway or start to walk those hands down. Take a big breath here. Inhale and exhale, let it go. Remember, you are strong. All right, from here, we're transitioning to that lunge twist. So when you're ready, let's do it. Bend that front knee. Find your lunge. Good. Now I have my right knee forward. So right hand, same hand as knee forward, reaches forward, and then spiral towards that ceiling. Feel that great stretch and opening in our shoulders. Good. You're doing great. All right, we're going to head to plank for our mountain climbers. So when you're ready, you can join me. Hands down, kick it back. Find your plank. Make sure your hips are in alignment with the top of your head. Bottom is not up. And let's start to walk for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take that vinyasa. Lower down slowly with control. Big inhale, arch. Exhale, lower. Find your downward facing dog pose. Good. Pedal up those feet. And walk or hop to the mat. Slowly round through your spine. And we're going to do it one more time to each side, just to make sure we're nice and warm. Stand nice and tall. Find your chair pose. Here we go. 4 repetitions. Arms down. Inhale up. Down. Pull in those abs. Inhale up, down, reach. Last one, down, and reach. Straighten up and forward, full body arm swings. Down and reach. Down, reach. You can try those toes. Down, reach, down, and reach. There we go. Good job. All right, from here, let's straighten those legs. Take your right leg back. Find your warrior one. Good. Bend at the elbow. Open the chest. And from here, let's go ahead into pyramid. Straighten the front leg. Fold the body forward. Good. Find your stretch here. Again, no competition. As the body gets warmer, you'll be able to go deeper into your stretch. Let's go into our lunge. Take that right foot back. We have our left foot forward. Lunge twist. Reach your left hand. And now let's spiral up. Open the chest to the ceiling. Good. Big inhale. Exhale, lower. Nice job. Let's go back to the plank for mountain climbers. All the way back, tummy in. 10 mountain climbers here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Big inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward dog. Good. Pedal out this feet. Last round. Here we go. Walk or hop to the front. Slowly round through the spine. Come on up. And let's go into our last round of chair pose. Find your chair pose, feet hip width apart. Take a minute, set it up. No pronation, don't hurt those ankles or knees. All right, 4 swoops with the arms only. Reach up. Number 2, reach down, reach up. Number 3, reach down, reach up. Last one, down, reach up. Full body, here we go. Swing, down, reach up. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Great. Find your chair pose, really working the lower body here. And let's go ahead, straighten up, step your left leg back. Warrior one. Bend at the elbow. Feel that great opening within the shoulder blades. Let's go ahead, straighten the front leg, fold the body forward. Find your pyramid on this side. Good. Stretch it forward, take a breath here. Really enjoying stretching the front. Stretching out our calves, our hamstrings. Awesome. All right, let's go into our lunge. So we're gonna bend the front knee, sink those hips down. And now same arm as leg. I have my right knee forward, right hand reaches forward. Exhale, reach up with the right hand. Enjoy this wonderful twist. Good. Feel this great stretch. You're doing great. All righty, let's come on down, back to plank. Find your plank, drop those hips down, 10 mountain climbers here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Inhale, back bend. And last time, exhale, downward facing dog pose. Pedal out those feet. Excellent work. Let's take an extra stretch here in downward dog. If it is okay for you, take your right leg up, bend the knee, and just take a stretch here. Modification for three-legged dog pose would be coming down to the knee. Good. Just remember that because we're going to work with down dog in a little bit. All right, switch sides. Left leg up, bend at the knee, open that hip, wiggle the toes. Good. Okay, good. Take a minute, come down to your knees, relax in child's pose for just a breath or two as I show you our next circuit. So feel free to grab water if you'd like at any time. We're gonna get into our weights section for today. So for our weight section, we have an extra fun, challenging segment that incorporates a little bit more plank pose, a little more core than some of our other segments we've had so far. So we're going to start down low. and make our way up high. So our first pose we're going to do, and before I get into it as well, I just want to let you know that for these exercises, we're going to do 10 repetitions and 2 sets. And in this context, 10 reps will be 10 movements total, or if we're working one leg, 10 on one leg. 2 reps, we're going to switch sides. So we'll do a right side, then we'll do a left. So just keep that in mind. First one is going to be plank row. So this is going to be fun, and this is where coming down to the knees is a great modification as well. So we're going to do 10 repetitions in a plank row on the right side. So what that looks like, I like to take my weights in my hands and rest them down, but you can also have your weights, your hand down, and then just work one hand at a time, like so. So if you have weights that don't roll on your mat, like these, then you can just hold one and do your 10 reps. So as you notice, right away here, I'm keeping my elbow in, I'm rowing right up to the chest, but the challenge is we have to do this in plank pose. So for your modification, you can come down to a modified plank. You still want to keep that bottom down though, so you work the core. We're going to do 10 reps with just our right arm to start of a row, okay? So let's go ahead and set that up, and then we'll go to the next pose. So find your plank, all right? And let's go for 10 reps. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, keep your weights handy, but a little out of the way. So I like to roll them right out of the periphery of our mat. We're going to do the other arm on our second set. From here, we're going to go into down dog lunges. So we're going to take our hips up into downward dog. Just watch me the first time. We're going to take our right leg up. We're going to take knee to chest for 10 kicks. Just that right leg, knee to chest, kick. And on our last 10th one, step the foot forward into a lunge. So this is probably one of the more challenging moves in our circuit today. So modification, you can just come down to the knee and then step it forward. All right, there's always something you can do. Let's go ahead right into it. Find your downward dog or your tabletop position. Kick your right leg up and let's do 10 knees to chest. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and on this last one, step that foot forward. Good job. Adjust as needed. All right, good job. We'll do the other leg when we do the other side. So just make your way to your lunge. From here, we're going to do an overhead press in our lunge. So grab your weights again. This one's a little bit challenging. I like to ground my back heel. So for me, that means dropping that heel down like I'm showing here. From here, watch me first. We're going to bring our weights up. We're going to come upright. Bring our arms to the shoulders, like so. Press up, down, and down. So once you establish your lunge base, your legs will not move. Just your torso will come down and up, right? So establish a nice comfortable lunge. Pull up to the shoulders, back up, back to the shoulders, and down for a round of 10. You ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, make sure you're breathing. 6, 7, good posture here. 8, you got this. 9, and 10. Good job. Okay, right from this lunge, we're going to transition to warrior 2. So you're going to turn that back toe out. Arms come out at your sides. I'm going to turn towards you so you can see me better. So once you find your warrior 2, front leg bent, Other leg straight. Flip your palms, and we're just gonna do 10 bicep curls. Ready? Let's do it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, stand tall, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Go ahead and bring those weights right at the chest. Notice how my elbows are out for this one. Turn your toes so that they're both facing forward now. We're going to just keep this wide stance. From here, we're just going to open and close at the chest. All right, open and close. So you really want to control the move. Notice how I'm not throwing the weights back, but instead really using my shoulders, my scapula, even my core to help stabilize. All right, keep those arms high. Don't let them get low. Let's go for 10 reps. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You're doing great. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Only 2 more exercises, and then we'll repeat the second side. All right, from this wide stance, arms up in a goalpost position. Nice overhead press. This one should be a little bit easier. We're just going to straighten up and back down for 10. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Go ahead and bring your weights down by your sides. Our last move will be our bent over reverse dumbbell fly. So we're going to go ahead and have our feet about hip width apart, bend at the knees, bend forward slightly, and I'll show you from the side, palms facing together. So we're going to lift up just about shoulder height or a little bit below, not up here, and then come back down slowly with control. So sitting down, lift, and lower for a round of 10. Here we go. Exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woohoo, good job, excellent work. Okay, so that was one round. We're gonna do the exact same exercises with our other leg stepping back, all again. Remember, 10 of each exercise. Let's do it, round 2. Go ahead and bring your waist down. Find your plank position. Remember, you can drink some water in between sets. Good. Find your plank. Grab your weight now in your other hand. For me, that's my left. All right, I'll show you from the front. Modification, remember, come down to the knees. And let's do 10 rows. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nicely done. You can go ahead and come down to the knees if you need to, or go right into downward dog. Move your weight out of the way. And we're going to go into downward dog. This time, left leg comes up, 10 knees to the chest. On the 10th, step forward into a lunge. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and stop that foot forward for me. Set yourself up. We're going to be coming upright for our overhead press. So let's go ahead, grab our weights again, drop that back heel, turn the toes out slightly, bend your knees, and then all the way up. Bring your shoulders, bring your waist to your shoulders, press up. That's 1. 9 more. Down, up. Good. 2, reach, up. 3, reach, up. 4, reach up, 5, exhale, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right, let's go ahead now and go into warrior 2. So you're going to turn your back foot out slightly, bend the front knee, arms come out in warrior 2, flip your palms, 10 bicep curls here, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Turn both toes to face the side of the mat. Arms at the chest. Our favorite. We're going to open and close. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. 2 more exercises. Arms up, goal post, and overhead press. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Last exercise. Let's take our feet hip width apart, bend at the knees, and let's go into our bent over reverse fly for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Congratulations. You completed the weights workout portion of our class. Go ahead, set your weights down, grab some water if you like. We're going to work a little bit on balance now. So good job. Okay. From here, we're going to give our arms a little bit of a break. We're going to work on our balance. We'll be doing some lunges and then coming down to the mat for lizard pose and some side lunges to really get the inner thigh, calves, and hamstrings stretched out. So just follow along with me. So come to the top of your mat again. From here, I want you to find your warrior 1 pose. So go ahead and step your right leg back for me. We're going to bring those arms up. Again, remember modification, hands at the hips. All right, so we're going to add a little balance component here today. So we're going to inhale and then exhale. Bring your foot up to tap and hands down. Now, level 1, you're going to bring your foot to tap and then come back. Level 2, you're going to lift all the way up and down. Let's do 10 reps of that, and then I'll show you a balance. It's coming, okay? Just wanted to give you forewarning. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Take this opportunity to breathe. 5, 4, 3. We're going to hold here. 2. Last one. Hold it up. From here, level 1, tap the foot behind you, hands out like a letter T. Level 2, lift the foot, balance. Hold, hold, hold. Good. Warrior 3 variation. All right, step that foot down, arms up, and fold the body forward. I want you to place both hands on the inside of that front left leg. Walk the left toes out and sink the hips down for lizard pose. I'll show you from the front. So we're in a lunge here. Bring your hand in, walk the foot out, open the leg, and come down. Just go where you need to. It's all good. Good. Take an opportunity to breathe. So if you're a more experienced lizard practitioner, come all the way down, really getting into the inner thigh and hip. Good. I'm going to go back to my pose. Hold. I'm going to face the side here. All right, from your lizard pose here, we're going to transition into a side lunge. Your hands are already where you need to go. Straighten one leg, bend one knee. There you go. Let's try that the other way, side lunge. Bend the knee, straighten the other leg. Good. Really nice. Come to center, fold the body forward, and just take a breath. Release any tension in your neck. One last big inhale and exhale here. And then let's backtrack back the way we came, back to a lunge facing the front, the top of our mat. Step your foot in, slowly round through the spine. And then we're just going to do that exact same movement on the other side. So go ahead and find your warrior one, other side. We're in the little home stretch here. We're going to come down in just a moment, so give it your very best. All right, so you know what to do. 10 repetitions of balance. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, get ready to balance, 2, and balance. Find your balance on this side. Warrior 3, or remember, keep that toe down. You can work your way up to it. Good, step that foot down and find your lunge on this side. Good, lunge down, and just like before, hand in. I'll show you from the front again. Find your lizard pose. Walk that foot out, let that heel or the knee open slightly. I'm on the outside edge of my foot, and fold forward. Just take a breath here. You got it. Release the tension. Return again to the concept of your strength. Thank you for being so strong today. All right, slowly come up, and then right from here, you're going to go into your side lunges. I'll show it from the front again. So you have one knee bent, one straight. More experienced yogis, hands to heart is a great option. All right, other way. Lunge. Breathe. And fold the body in center. Take this opportunity to really let go. Release completely. From here, everyone, we're going to come down to seated on our mat. So whenever you're ready, big inhale, exhale, come on down to seated. Good job. You can extend the legs out in front. Maybe windshield wiper the feet side to side. Good. Very nice. And then just come to a comfortable cross-legged position. Sit up nice and tall for me. Relax those shoulders. Let's do some gentle spinal twists. So we'll inhale, exhale, twist one way. Good. And then twist the other way. Good. We'll take a few moments to stretch our shoulders before we go into our final resting pose. So you can come to center, relax those shoulders, and then I just want you to take one hand up, touch the middle of your back, and gently pull for some triceps. Just trying to not only stretch the triceps, but get into the scapulae a bit. Go ahead and take that same arm around the front of the body and gently pull towards you. Big inhale and exhale. Start to tune back into your strength. Good. And then other side, whenever you're ready, come on up. And around. Take your time, but this is your time, your opportunity to relax and let go. Let it go. And from here, friends, I invite you to lie down on your back or come to a comfortable seated position. Gently close your eyes. And let's take just a few breaths in our final resting pose, Shavasana. Take a moment to relax the muscles, relax the body completely down to the mat. Give yourself a little bit of appreciation for showing up today, for your practice. And one more time, I invite you to reflect upon, how do you show your strength? Express gratitude for all the things you do during your day. Inhale and exhale completely. And feel free to rest here in Shavasana as long as you like. Otherwise, let's go ahead and slowly start to make our way back up to standing or seated. And then we conclude our practice today with a big inhale, palms together at your heart. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am proud of you, and I do not doubt your strength. Keep being strong, keep showing up, and everything will be wonderful. Thank you so much. Namaste. Bye. Have a great day.